Every summer has a story. What will yours be? Come with me. Let's go ask the tarot.
Scorpio. Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. Let's do, what is your summer story? What is your summer story reading? This reading is for adults only. It is entertainment only. Let's see what's coming in for the Scorpios here. Let's start with these ones. The Chariot. I don't read reversals in this deck. So the Chariot is public recognition sometimes. It's an important achievement. The Chariot, though, is also these two horses are running together. They're not running apart from each other. They're running in unison with each other. They're creating movement. They're creating spark and adventure. They're creating friction so that there is some kind of movement forward. All right. So it can be you're involved with somebody who is the Cancer Sun. However, in this situation, this is representing you. I feel like it's you pulling your horses back together. It could represent two issues that you're carting. What's challenging this? The Magician. The Magician is Archangel Raziel. So the Magician is all about sacred geometry. The Magician is how to manifest. It's being woke as fuck. It's an air sign. Sometimes that could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But regardless, the Magician gets shit done. They come forward, right? They're coming forward. This is you being ready with this Chariot. These are two major arcana cards challenging each other. So we need to bring them back into perspective of each other so that they're working together, all right? Because they're two huge influences, which again could represent two huge influences in your life right now that are changing. Let's find out what the destiny is. The Page of Coins. So the Page of Pentacles is dependable, faithful energy. It's good news about financial matters. It's wanting to do something more with your life than what you're currently doing. It's falling in the destined slot here, right? The destiny. So maybe you haven't fulfilled all of your destiny in this lifetime yet because it's stopping there. The Page is receiving too, right? The Page is very feminine energy and receiving. The Four of Pentacles is being frivolous, cautious with money, forgetting to give to the less fortunate. Maybe you need to do that. That is a past card. Moving into the Four of Pentacles is somebody who's just frugal. They sometimes have trust issues. Your other past card is the Hermit, which could be a Virgo, but more importantly, it's spending time alone, self-discovery, protecting your soul. These two cards are your past energy. Leave them back there. It's time to move forward with this Chariot. No more introspection for now. It's time to hip hop. The Bridge card is Renewal, Archangel Jeremiah. Review, evaluate. Renewal could be you're celebrating a major anniversary. It could be you're hooking up with an ex. It could be you're getting together with somebody you knew a long time ago. That renewal card. Ready to move forward. So basically how this reads is you're in this huge indecision with two huge events occurring. You're tired of being withdrawn, pulled in. You're waiting for somebody to maybe grab your hand and take you forward with them. It's okay. The Three of Wands is a firm decision. It can be somebody who does not live near you and you have a love relationship. This is plans are well underway, things looking good. So this card is action. It's an action card, right? It falls under you, the position of you. What's next? This Bridge card takes us here.
Just taking a little face-to-face break from the reading, from the cards, and just connecting here. It should be feeling good and positive for you right now. Remember, it's just entertainment. And if it doesn't feel good and positive, I'll see you another time. Otherwise, let's continue.
The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is a test of faith. It's resilience. It's the universe saying, hey, do you actually really believe in yourself after all? Let me check. Let me check. That is an unexpected influence. Card 9 are your hopes. So this is a card of conversation. The Eight of Swords is sometimes not letting go. It's being in an illusion of afraid to take action. We sort of don't want this card right here, in all honesty, because it kind of reverts you backwards, and we don't want you moving backwards. It's a fear element, right? It's you being scared, lacking self-confidence. So here's what you do. If you're going to go backwards, go to this person right here who is bridging you and cuddle them for a while and let them cuddle you. We're going to add more cards onto this to see if we get that corrected in you. The Five of Swords. What's these last minute conversations ending this spread? The Five of Swords is conflict, walking away, shoulders slouched. Reviewing everybody's motives rather than just being happy. These two cards are the final results. Why are they ending in such heavy conversations? Why can't they be this magical adventure and action once you come out of your space of, of soul searching? So let's add a card onto this here. We're going to keep going. The Earth card, right? Crossing that is Saturn. So the Earth card can be, Virgo. Again, that hermit of Virgo, right? Pulling yourself in too far. The Saturn card, I feel like sacrifice. Saturn is often sacrifice, and I feel like you don't want to sacrifice anything in order to move forward, it seems. You want to stay in your cubby hole. But do you see this mighty God? They're holding some power. This is very magician-ish. Manifesting, coming forward, holding energy in their hands and not coming out, staying inward like a Virgo. Like a hermit. Retreat. That's what we just talked about. Too much retreating going on. Past cards. A codependency. Addiction. Having an addiction of some kind. Jupiter. Jupiter is a bigger picture. It sometimes can be a spiritual, karmic connection. These cards are in your past. Perhaps you've just dealt with some kind of addiction, and now you're noticing that you're much more spiritual without that addiction, or your karma has started to pay itself out again. Your karma is not hidden, hermiting, protecting your soul. You deserve love. This is a Sagittarian energy, which is that, right? Shooting a bow and arrow at something. So somebody is shooting their arrow at you, their bow and arrow. Like, are you going to just stay in your cave where it can't possibly hit you? Or are you going to come out and let your heart open wide? Leo. So the Leo card is kind of like, thought you could be casual, but no, I'm in love. It also is a reconciliation card, which we've talked about here, the renewal, the reconciliation, bringing somebody into your life from a long time ago to help you move things forward. Oh my God, 2 reconciliations. So this is somebody you know, someone from your past. Could be a very long time ago. It could be just somebody who you'd ended things with and realize that karmic connection, once you ended it, really kind of everything fell to pieces. See all this retreating and reconciliation here. Let your friends help you. I feel like that's it's okay to be vulnerable. This could be the one. You already met your romantic partner. No new love, but certainly love. But you're not in any sort of mood for that. You're stuck in your retreat, in your hermit. So let's add one more card to this spread. See what we can do for you, Scorpio. Oh my God, look at what card fell out. Okay, well, let's do this spread one more time here. I feel like those are the ones calling here. Challenging this Scorpio, a Taurus, the deer. This is an earthly energy again, right? The earth. This is earth energy. So it's you just wanting to not participate in anything, not reaching out when you should be, not taking a risk, not taking a chance. Just that's a challenging position to be in. You don't feel like reaching out, but you really want to. You don't feel like pursuing anything because you're too happy in your hermit mode. The Lamb. The Lamb is all about brand new beginnings. That card is also an earth card, being grounded, reliable. So these are the destiny cards here, right? So the Lamb is starting fresh with gentle, gentle, gentle baby steps forward. These past cards, the Dragonfly and the Stingray. So the Dragonfly is a conversation. That dragonfly is kind of like the Ace of Swords, because this is in metaphysics, this represents conversation or swords. So, but it's a spiritual conversation. It's your karmic connection, bringing that back, karmic connection. This is past energy. This Stingray is a water. It could be you're dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or another Scorpio. But this is past energy, so it could be that you knew them a long time ago, or you're wanting to keep them in your past. However, these cards are asking that they not be there. Fox, cunning conversation. This is more of that, stability, family. The fox is all about family and reliable and commitment. Whoever this person is that you need to commit with you is your bridge to your future, your happier future, all right? So the Moth, this card is another heavier conversation. It's kind of like a yin-yang conversation though, if that makes sense. It's needing somebody to convince you. Need somebody else to convince you in this kind of conversation. You need somebody to pull you out of that hermit mode right now. Outer influence, the Swan. This card for me is a shock, then a surprise. So you can expect a shock and a surprise soon. These last 2 cards are you and the most probable outcome. So these are all animals. If you want to take a little guess at what this might be right here, I'm going to bet it is the hawk. Ooh, it's an owl, another spiritual conversation. Some kind of occult movement going on, Scorpio, in your world. Karmic occult. All right. remember, fortunes are changing here, all right? Fortunes are changing, things are shifting, but you are waiting for somebody to coerce you, and that's not going to happen. You have to be the one who steps out. The people waiting for you once you step out are worthy. Guess what this card is? What do you think? Do you think it's maybe a tiger or dragon? Unicorn. So this is a spiritual karmic connection as well. This reading has sure taken on a spiritual spin in karmic connections, and you avoiding karmic connections, and you not looking at divine counterparts, staying back, not reaching out, taking no risks. Then life just stays the same, right? I hope I see you again. I hope this felt good. Bye.